Hiya, Georgie. Aren't you gonna say hello?
Gemini, how you doing, guys? So we're here to do your 15th until the 30th of November. How you doing, Gemini? If I did freak you out, I didn't mean to during the intro. That was a piece of music that I made in the video. Very short one, but I'm moving into, or hopefully really doing my passion of what I'm really passionate about, which is music production, video editing and all that kind of stuff. So if you do like that or more of that, and there's going to be loads of different stuff, but it will be on this channel, but also the other channel. So if you want to follow that, that's called Everything. You can find a link to that on the discussion page, or in the link below in the bio box. Also, please make sure that you check out ramblinmike'starot and also wendybones, and you can find those as the recommended readers, and the links to their channels in the description box, along with everybody else that I've been shouting out over this small period of time. If you want to go over to those and pay it forward and say that I said hi, Rambler Mike is ooey gooey, soft and chewy. I say a lot of you probably already know Mike, right? But let's see. So in the mic, I'm hearing in the mic, something's in the mic, or taking the mic or something, taking the mic. Someone might be taking the mic out of something, I'm not sure. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th of November. Show me Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th of November. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th of November. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th of November. Gemini. Thank you. Two cards. So, the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Something has to be, there's progression, because there's someone, it's like home from home. This is terms and conditions that need to be set. This is like feeling like, it can be that you're at work all the time. Five is also about work, life. This is something that has to be left behind, like cleaning up my act, or someone's cleaning up their act, cleaning things, tidying up and moving out. So someone could be moving in or moving out, it depends. But this is moving on as well from parts of to do with money loss. If there was loss of money, this would be paying close attention to it. So this would be terms and conditions that are being set now. So if you are at a financial loss, this would be trying to gain something more back of wealth. So it's looking into that as well. Eight of Cups is obviously about, you know, having to leave and tidy things up in order to focus more on what it is that you want. So it's kind of like lifting your head up in order to head for somewhere cleaner and better. So this might be that this can be the other person or you that's having to tidy things up and then leave to come towards you, or you're having to leave a place behind and go towards something that's more financially stable, that's more of an idea to do with money, terms and conditions of rent. Gemini, show me Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th of November. Gemini, Sun, Moon, from the 15th until the 31st November. Show me more as timeline. Please continue on this reading, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th. Thank you, Spirit. So you've got the sign of Cancer. So someone has to leave something behind and travel. So this is packing stuff up, organising things, and actually moving. If a lot of you have moved, then you've moved and you're trying to financially find your feet again, okay? If that you are financially struggling with money, okay, then this might be someone that's moving towards you to help out. But it can be the sign of Cancer, but it can be the sign of anybody. But you generally have someone here, okay, that's packing up here, packing stuff up and then moving, generally moving, okay. This would also be trying to organise things also to do with travel expenses, or a car and things like that would be very much important. Saving up for a car. So you might be saving up for a car, but you might be saving up, you see, because it's coming good because of the Chariot being the most strongest card here. I think a lot to do with it is to do with rent and terms and conditions of bills and things that because it's now going forward, if you've moved, you're just paying close attention to doing it yourself. If someone's moving in with you, then it's them that's going to be helping with this terms and conditions of rent and agreements and things like that, because it's moving forward regardless. So whatever it is trying to find a brighter day and a brighter outlook. So this can be somebody, okay, that is moving in to help out, or you've moved out and now someone like a Cancer could have moved out, okay, and because they've moved out, now you're having to like find your own kind of like way and try to build yourself up again financially, okay. But if that's an emotional loss because someone's moved out, then that's because they've left, or you've left. It's either someone feeling an emotional loss because someone left, that could be the sign of Cancer, okay. If it isn't, it's generally someone moving also in. That's what I'm saying. It's either moving in or moving out, or it's moving on altogether. If it's to do with a love relationship and it is gone slightly the other way of what people expected, then that would just be moving on in general altogether, okay? But because this 5 is also about work and home life and things like that, there's an importance of that to do with bills, to do with diesel and fuel and all that kind of stuff, fuel expenses and expenses. So these can be terms and conditions that you might be setting with a person that could be moving in with you. And this is like, not that you're in financial aid or need, it might be, but someone here is here to help out. This is like, I'm here to help out also, okay? So this would also be moving on from the past. If you were in a loving relationship with somebody that it didn't quite work out as well as what you thought, you would just be probably considering starting over again. So something, thank you. So it is more of an importance of actually starting over again. It's kind of like paying close attention to bills and stuff that needs to be done. So food allowances, allowing someone, thank you, allowing someone to move in or allowing someone to move out. It's vice versa, different people. But this would be where there would be food bills and things that are allowance, and like an allowance. So it could be children for some of you that you're going to be giving like an allowance. They're going to be giving you allowance to help you out of this. Whoever it is might be giving someone an allowance of family allowance of rent that could be due. So there could be some rent that's due that someone's here to help out. There you go, Magician, great card. 2 major arcanas. So it's overcoming this. So whatever it is, Magician outdoes everything. So it's manifesting yourself now through a vibration that has entered your field, regardless, because the Magician's here, so it can be anybody, okay, that is now financially able to do more. So it means that whatever was lost is now found and gained. So retrograde as now speed up. So this process is now speeding up, dramatically speeding. So someone could have a speeding ticket, so be careful. If you did get one, this would be you trying to find an extra bit of money to pay it, okay? It might be some money for an actual car that you want to own and that you're now financially stable or will be stable because someone's here to help out pay that, okay? But there is someone that's going to help pay this allowance, and that is going to help out around the home. This would also be tidying things up around the home. So if someone's moved out, you're having to do it yourself. If not, it's the fact that whilst you're at home, you're going to be doing it. But I feel there could be someone that's literally going to be in with you, like it could be a child or anybody that's going to move in with you, that's going to help around the house also and the home, tidying things up, organising things. So this can be also a reflection of if someone is moving in with you, that they would be going through this with a sign that is here. And this would also be them that's having to pack up their stuff and actually head out the door to be with you. But this could also be where they're at work and they're having to like work all the time and they miss you. Okay, if you're with your partner, so couples, if you're with your partner, this is just a missing energy because they're at work earning money and that they miss you. But I feel also this is something that they've got on with one of these signs that can be where they're packing things up. So if it's not a dilemma of love interest, it's just the fact that someone is moving because the Chariot is moving. So it might be that they're having to pack all of their stuff up and move in with you, or it's you doing it to them. But someone is definitely like packing up their stuff to move in because it's moving in. So some of you, if you've decided that the past is done with and that you had some kind of dynamic with someone of like loss of 4, okay, so it would be a home as well, 4 of wands, 4 of coins, 4 of cups. There would be a stagnant approach that has happened during retrograde that has left people, me in general, that have felt like, oh, just stuff's just not happening. It's just like, I don't know what to do. Communication is like, oh, low vibration. I don't know what's going to happen in life in general, not within relationships, but life in general. Just like, I just feel at a loss. But it's happening. You see, the Magician and the Chariot is where things now start to speed up because of retrograde. So this is manifesting. You see, whoever is the Magician that has like the power in order to put things more up speed. I keep picking speeding, like a speed demon. Let's see. Not a demon, like not a demon. Let's see, Gemini, Sun, Rising and Venus from the 15th. To continue on this story, please, for Gemini from the 15th until the 30th of November. Gemini, Sun, Rising and Venus from the 15th till the 30th of November. Well, we're soon at Christmas, right? So it might be saving money for Christmas or something that you want, but it looks like you get everything that you want here. Everything that you wished for and everything that you desired, it's coming. It's coming. Gemini from the 15th. I think this is just retrograde here. This is where energy shifted and changing, where I've spoke about this in a lot of readings, where the energy now is turning, times are turning, the universe changes, so we have to keep up with the times. When we keep up with the times, we realise that people are changing, and in order for us to keep up with talking to them and being with them and all that kind of stuff, there needs to be things that need to be worked out and worked on. So that would also be work, moving on, moving out, and then the energy shift is where you stand into your Magician, which is like you desire it, you think about it, and it's there. And that's all going through the head of what things that you want and things that you can do. And then to energy shift, because you're a mutable sign as well, is the fact that you then step into that body and start living it, which is creating it and doing it and all that, music production, whatever it is. You step into it by doing it. You know, that's how you energy shift. Because there's energy of contemplation, of wondering and thinking, when are things going to become more financially stable? And when are there going to be more, where is there going to be more money? And where is there going to be more of an outlet where I can earn a bit more money and all that kind of stuff? And that's here, the Magician, here. It's manifesting what you thought of, all this through this time of reflection through retrograde. It's now here that you're now stepping into that and to manifest it into the future. Okay? But I will do a separate video on stepping into your newborn self. Okay? Let's see, Gemini, continue on this reading, please, for Gemini. Oh dear. The 7 of Swords. A plan of action. It's heading towards the Magician. Someone's leaving. Someone's leaving. Someone's got an idea about leaving something here. I have to see what that is. Because the Magician and the Chariot are better. It's like a better option of something. So this is to do with your love life. This is a better option at love. But this would be a plan of what to do with money. But I don't know if someone stole something from you, or stealing something from you, or stealing an idea here, stealing an idea. If it's not, it's a plan of action of how to... Because it's like someone's in shock in your energy, because they're having to get all their stuff and leave. Okay, so someone's being told to leave something. But we'll have to see how that plays out. Continue on this reading, please, for Gemini, Sun, Rising and Venus, from the 15th until the 30th. 15th until the 30th. Because it's headed towards the Magician, which is like leaving something. So this can even be them, or it's you, or someone around you that has this great plan and idea here, which is the Magician, of how to make things more stable and better. So if you had a discussion with someone that left you, or you left them in retrograde, this would be them coming back, wanting to know something. Somebody wants to know something. Sorry, too many cards. So, oh, you got the devil as well. There's a strong attachment to money. This is all to do with money, terms and conditions, and rent that's being laid down, like laying terms, because these are terms and conditions of agreements of money. Okay, there's a lot of it, which is like one way. So it means like someone's moving in as well, but there will be terms and conditions that are set by. This is also a workaholic. A workaholic, or well, I heard alcoholic, but I don't think so. Let's see, because the Seven of Swords is running from the devil, right, which is like a plan of how to earn more money. Okay, this can be anything. This can be weight loss, smoking, alcohol, anything like that. Okay, and it's running from like money to money. It's like from money to money. So someone has an idea. If this isn't someone that's very devious around you, it's someone that wants to keep their ideas to themselves, or it's someone has a plan of how to manifest more money here. Now, if you're in a toxic relationship, then you're in a toxic relationship. But I really don't feel it for a lot of you. It's kind of like running between one and another. So if you are involved with these, you've got Capricorn, Cancer, but everybody in the Magician. So everybody is in this, which is a family, big family. It's a big family deal, okay? Because this is like dealing, okay? So then it's stealing or dealing, ducking and diving. So it's like earning a crust. So it doesn't mean that it has to be illegal. It just means that there might be things that you're looking into to see if it's actually legit. If you buy and sell things, which would be on the market, because I did pick that up for a card that fell through the market, okay? So I hope you can see all these cards, guys, because this Seven of Blades has definitely got a plan to earn more money and to see, because there's a codependency to also like family and, like I said, big family stuff as well, of like rent, because this is someone that owes rent or pays rent, or there's some kind of rent that's due or overdue or something like that, or it's way overdue, or it's well overdue. Like it's well overdue time now that I can now have some money and have things my way. People always look at the devil as a bad card. Not all the time, unless you're in a complete toxic dilemma with somebody. But how I'm picking this up, because of such good positive cards as well, is that it really is to do with a plan of being able to get out of things. I mean that you're going to sneak away with it. Someone might be trying to sneak away with the amount of money that they have, or something like that. Because this is someone that's back and forth. This is getting my own way here as well. But the Magician is manifesting more of it. So there's a general like, what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. So there might be some kind of like having to leave a place behind here for a discussion of like, well, what's mine and what's yours? Well, you own this and you own that. It's kind of a Libra energy is also what I'm hearing. This came out through the Libra reading and the Cancer reading as well, I think, through one of them. And that what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours, because this is separating assets to find like, well, this is mine and there's going to be people that are losing out, okay? So whatever that is that's a reflection of that's happening generally around your person as well, is that energy, what I was coming up with the story, is that someone has to leave a house to go to another place, okay? Or you did, and you're having to start over again, okay? But this is starting over again also with a big idea that's came in, that you've got a plan of action to get yourself out of something. Whatever it is, whether it be legit or not legit, it's more of a plan to get yourself out of financial debt. So we got there. So if you are in financial aid or financial need, this is a plan to get yourself out of it, okay? But doing it some of you it might not be legitly, and some of you it might be. It's either a plan of action to do things more legit now, or it's a plan of action to actually take people's, well, money or ideas or something, because this is an idea of a plan of escape. So there's a great escape, like an escape artist or an escape, or someone's trying to escape a landlord here as well, like rent or something. But it is also like owning up to something because of the magician here. So there's like an ownership, Owen, oh, oh, Owen, someone's owing some money here. Sorry, person, I don't say people's names, but there's an owing of someone owes some money here, owes some money. So it might be to a landlord that there's going to be terms and conditions that are set by owing some money to somebody. If this is a court decision that it might go to for some of you, then this would be someone that stole something at home, because this would be the home in the background, and there was a lot of chaos at home and someone stole it, okay, and there's going to be a payback. There's going to be a payback, because the devil would get things back. So it's like getting myself back on my feet again for a lot of you. There's different reflections for different folks, but getting myself back again now on my feet after whatever this Seven of Swords of great importance is to you, it's where there's now like, well, there's less conflict. There might be a little bit of terms and conditions of conflict, but this is difference of opinion also over money and agreement and rent as well. I really hope that these cards are fitting on the screen. Wow, so you got the Nine of Cups. So you get what you wish for as well. Okay, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. So you get what you wanted. There is this card did come out through the pre-shuffle as well. The King of Blades. This is a lot to do with owning your own business as well. Starting over. This is auction. That's why I picked that up before. Auctioning something off. Selling like loads of stuff. There's going to be stuff that's all going to be sold. If that's a home or somebody, they're going to be selling loads of things, okay, whatever that is. If that's a home, it's a selling of a home. If it's a court decision to do with someone that actually stole something from you, because this card really did come up through the pre-shuffle. I was going to take it, but someone stole something, and it's going to probably go to court, the fact that someone did steal something. And I do know someone's circumstance around that kind of thing. So that is there. There's a great importance of someone that stole something, but physically stole something from a home that's in the background here, okay? But there's also trying to find something out. But the energy becomes very good, because this is taking someone in also off the street. Okay, not off the street, but taking someone in. It's kind of like taking them out of the cold in this picture. It's, you know, in the background when you look at the picture, it's taking someone on and taking someone in. And then there you go. There's the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, where everything comes into fruition then. It's like celebrating the fact that you've just now landed a deal, or the fact that everything now becomes more fruitful for you, so you can afford food and drink and be merry and happy, and that you can afford to go out on dates and things, or go out and celebrate with folks and family and all that kind of thing, okay? So that is there. And there's a lot of family life also still through the Nine of Cups through this. It's kind of like the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, this is owning your own business as well, that you own your own business, and it's all coming into fruition of an idea that you've got to earn some money, and things becoming more like out of retrograde. It comes out of that period, and now there's more money to go around, because this person's like being able to spend it, okay? So there's different feelings for a lot of you. There's looking after your money through this period and kind of thinking, okay, what do I want to do that's going to make this here better? Okay, King of Swords. Okay, there it is, an idea to get yourself out of something. Okay, and then it all comes into fruition here and starts to become clear and good, because you've got a lot of major arcanas that are powerful things that are going on. So this is like manifesting as well. People will see this as bad, but this is manifesting money, manifesting desire, manifesting dreams, things where you can spend money, where you can live life of luxury and the life of Riley for some people. Some people live the life of Riley, but this is being able to afford that, a lot of that. Okay, now, because there's someone that's moving out from somewhere and then moving in, like we went over before. So I'm seeing like loads of different cards, different people's time energy, because this is energy well spent of ideas. The Seven of Swords always comes up with ideas, and it's a plan of action, and it involves everybody in 7, 1 in 7, the relationship factor, the work factor, the home factor, the life factor, where do I live factor. All of those between 1 and 7 is a matter of fact and fiction, but fact. Fiction, here, manifesting it, comes into reality, there it is, fact and fiction. So facts, figures, numbers, planning, working it all out, landlords, here, fact and fiction. Manifesting desire and dream, also someone that's setting down terms, conditions and rules and regulations of the home, of what should be tidied up, cleaning up my act, all that kind of thing, leaving something behind, there it is. They either move out or move in with you or something like that, and there's terms and conditions that are set by the government, landlord, rent or anything like that, and it's there. Okay, so there's those feelings for a lot of you too. But some of you did go through something of a court appearance or someone that stole something. Oh, they see there's teacher energy here too, like Taurus. So well, this could lead to a marriage or relationship or something, or a strong owning your own business, working again, owning your own business, teaching or as well. But this would also be like law and abiding citizens and all that kind of citizenship. Some of you might be looking into a citizenship. So that would be obviously if you're moving to I don't know, America or Canada or somewhere like that. That would be a citizenship, right? I've never applied for one, but citizenship, ownership, your own country. What? Owning your own country? Bloody hell. If you own your own country, bruv, please make sure that you leave a donation in this. But ownership, owning your own business and all that kind of thing as well. Buying and selling. Please continue on this timeline, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 15th until the 30th. Continue on with the story. There you go, levelling up. So, I do apologise for all these cards going everywhere, but they are very big. Wow, I'm going to take that card, because that's come out again. It's really dying to come out. This is levelling up. So you've got the King of Blades again, but you've got levelling up. So you're levelling things out. You're paying very close attention to everything that comes in and that goes. But this is paying close attention to at work to get it perfect. I mean, I used to be a bricklayer, so I know exactly about foundations. So it's a bit like, no, it's not the Tower, because it's the Ace of Coins. But it's like paying close attention to a foundation that's now set that gives you an opportunity to level yourself up. It's like brick by brick, piece by piece, putting everything together, piece by piece, brick by brick, and there's a good opportunity now for you to start to own your own money, to build something. Whatever it is, there's a good opportunity for you to build it even more. And then because you do have this card, which is here, that is like we went over, building your business, building your career life, everything now. This is also a landlord and terms and conditions. This is also the law for some of you. So some of you might work for the government as law abiding or something to do with law. Law degree also I'm hearing, like someone might be just, getting good news about a law degree, or that they're studying a law degree. But it looks great, you know, it really does. There's just close attention to, like, you can possibly now afford to pay more, but this would just be you run ragged between work and earning money and stuff there, and then going back between the Magician, which is family and everybody, but manifesting that and learning it to be the Magician, learning, manifesting, and there you go. So there's a lot of that kind of feeling around for you guys. And you did have really good readings for your monthlies and weeklies, bi-weeklies, extendeds as well. They were really good in the end. So this is just a feeling of retrograde here, I feel. That there's a period of paying close attention to stuff, but then the attention comes into fruition through all of your hard work that you've been putting into running the home and running the house and doing things, whatever you're manifesting. It's coming into fruition and working, and it's working out, and you're leveling up. Yeah. I'm just trying to think that if some of you are going through, because that could be a possible court decision that you could have going on here, and that this would be you deciding that who stole something from the house, or who stole some items from something, because that would be stealing something. It's trying to get away with something as well. So that would be the person, if that did happen at your home, that would be someone trying to get away with that. But that's only if that happened. Okay, so we're going to go on the other side, and we're going to look closer into it. We're also going to go through thoughts and feelings, but we're going to go through these with a different deck and clarify everything to see what happens for you guys. You can find this over on Patron or Vimeo, and the links are below. Patron obviously gives you access to 4 different sets of readings, and you can watch all of those for as long as you like. If you don't want to do that and you just want to watch this specific one, you can also now again watch it on Vimeo, and the links to those are below, and this one will be in the bi-weekly folder, but you can see everything below. It tells you everything. If you want a personal reading, please make sure that you reach out also. Everything is in there with the new channel, which is everything. That is a very brief music thing that I did, but I've got some new equipment, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be diving deeper into video editing and music stuff like that. So and vlogging, all kinds of stuff will be done on different parts of the channel, this one and the other one. Okay, but as soon as a lot of people go to the other one, if you can, that'll give me more motivation to start putting more stuff over there. But there's some general things that you can still watch. Also check out the recommended readers: Ooey Gooey Soft and Chewy, ramblinmike'starot, and wendybones, and then everybody else I've been discussing over the past month. Okay, alright guys, thanks very much Gemini, and I'll hopefully see you on the other side. Alright guys, peace.